Hi, I'm Chris Getz. Welcome to Ultimate Boxing. Let's train. You got to punch from the guard. You got to keep that right hand up, right? Good. Then pace yourself, but you got to go for 30 seconds. Make sure your hands come from your guard, Shane. Make sure they come from the guard. Nice job, guys. Looking good. See, now always comes back to the jab. No matter what round it is, at what point in the fight, it's always going to start off the jab. Right, send that jab, find the right distance. There you go, that's good. Yeah, your uppercut's gotten stronger. Yeah, good job. Give it out. Go. Okay, again. Good. Right hand, left hand, right uppercut, left hand. Right hand, left hand, right uppercut, left hand. Right uppercut, left hand. That's it. There you go, that's good. Yeah, your uppercut's gotten stronger. Yeah, good job. One more time. Good. Right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook. Right hand, 2-4, just right 4. Go. Good. Good. Right hand, left uppercut, left hook. Right hand, left uppercut, left hook. Good. Come back to the right hand. Good. One more time. Good. 1-2, 1-2. Double jab right. Good. Double jab right. Good. Right uppercut. Good. Right uppercut, left uppercut. Good again. Hello, I'm Chris Getz. Welcome to this video on Mitt training. We're fortunate to have two future champions with us today to go over the Mitt training. So we're going to coach them. This is Ulysses Nava. This is Alejandro Cruz. Okay, so let's get our mitts, let's get our gloves, let's get started. Okay, here we are. We're going to start our Mitt training. I have these two mitts here. They're made out of leather. These are good mitts. I paid a lot of money for these. The most important part of training is Mitt training. So besides hitting the bag, jumping rope, hitting the speed bag, and sparring, this is probably the most integral part to teaching a boxer how to box. So you want to spend some money and get really good focused mitts. I also added this belly pad. From time to time, I want my boxer to feel what it's like to really hit a person. Of course, I want to protect myself. So I have this belly pad to add in some body punching. The thing about Mitt training is it's very realistic because we can do a lot of combinations. We can move around the ring. We can work on our ring generalship. And also, I could have my boxer work on defense. So I can reach out there and touch up where he may or may not be open. So I can attack his body. I can attack his head. I want to be very clear what I'm doing. I want to communicate to my boxer exactly what I want him to do and what I'm going to do. So there's no mistakes. He doesn't run into anything, and I don't get hit. I want to keep this a safe endeavor. This is what we need for a successful Mitt training. You want a good pair of mitts. These are made out of leather, and they're not cheap. You want to get an expensive pair because this is the most crucial part of training. Besides what you do on the heavy bag, sparring, things like road work, most of your work is going to be done with the mitts. So you want to invest in a good pair of mitts. And I also have here a belly pad. So that way my boxer can practice doing body blows and actually hit into somebody about the weight of what a boxer would be. It's a little bit more realistic. Now, some of the things we're going to be able to work on using these mitts is accuracy. So he has to be accurate in order to hit these mitts. So we have a little target that he has to aim for each time. Another aspect to Mitt training is he's going to have to be able to respond really quickly. So it's going to work on his reaction time. He's also going to have to move. So he's going to have to move forward, move back. And that's something you don't really get on a heavy bag, which stays kind of stationary. So we can kind of work on a ring generalship, where he should be in the ring and where he wants to move me during those actions. The other part of it is I can test his defense here. So he has to be able to defend against me, kind of swat at him with the mitt. Now, I don't do this to hurt him. I don't do this to really hit him, just to sort of get him to do his defense and, remind him where his hands should be. I'm not really trying to hurt him. It's not to toughen him up. It's to test where his hands should be. When you hold the mitts, you don't want to hold them in a way that's going to wrench on your elbow or your shoulder. You want to hold it a little bit in front of you, and you have to kind of time the movement so that when the movement comes in, you kind of add a little bit extra force. Now, you don't want to add too much because you don't want to hurt your boxer's wrist, but you want to give just enough to, go ahead and hit. Right, there you go, just enough so that gives him a little bit of feedback on how he's hitting. Okay, so we're going to get started here. Now, we're going to work first with slow movements, just doing jabs, right hand, left hooks, and then we're going to move into more combinations and some more tricky things. Now, we're going to move them the same way. We're going to move them around the same way we do when we spar, and you're going to use the same movements you use in the beginning of a match, and that's very simple things like the jab. So everything leads off the jab. So we're going to talk a long time about this, and we're going to come back to it very frequently. So the jab's going to go here on my left hand. So he's punching with his left hand, and I'm catching with the left hand here. That's it. And back up. Right, and I can kind of test and see if he's open. Right. Now, I can also have him a jab different angles. So I could hold the pad like this and have him jab up. Right. So in this time, I'm holding the right hand from the jab. Right. So whether he jabs here or if he jabs here, good. And I also have him jab to the body. So jab to the body. That's it. And this is a good reason to use the belly pad. So jab to my body. Now, I can also have him jab the pad if I hold it down like this. So jab here. Right. That's it. And this is good if I want to make combinations of jabs. So I'm going to have him jab my body, and I'm going to have him jab here. Okay, so jab the body, and jab up. That's it. And again. Now, another aspect is going to make him use his feet a little bit more actively. So body, head. Right. Right. Now I want to work sometimes a very straight jab, very narrow jab on this hand. So punch my right hand like that. And then have you fade off to the left and jab that hand. That's it. So come back here. And we can do that in combination. So you go jab here. And jab there. That's it. Good. All right. And we've made a combination of all three of these. So jab the body, jab the head, and then jab here. Good. Let's do that again. And again. Very nice. The good thing about using the mitts is I can simulate what really happens in a combat situation. So jab here. Yeah, it's much more close than what you do on a heavy bag. Jab here. Right. One more time. Good. Jab here. All right. Jab the body. All right. It's a little bit more realistic. The timing is realistic. I can move back also. So jab twice. Jab 2 jabs the body. Right. So I move back, and he has to adjust his feet accordingly. Right. If you hit a heavy bag, it's just going to move and swing right back towards you. So I can move back a little more realistically. That's it. Good. I can also change angles. So I can move this way. Jab here. Good. Jab here. Good. Move this way. Good. Come back the other way. Good. I can also move in. Now this is a good aspect is when I move in, you have to back up as you jab. So move back. Right. And if I change direction suddenly, you have to keep with me. So move in. Right. Do the same thing here. Go back. Okay. Come forward. Right? Double jab, coming forward. Good. Double jab going back. Good. Coming forward, I want you to go jab the body and then jab up to the head. All right. Now, once I take a look at the jab and I work it all from different angles, I also want to start taking a look at all the individual punches. So we're going to work on the right hand. Now, we're going to work it as a counter punch. So he's going to be defending first. Just block this one. Just block like this. And you come back with the right hand. Block with the hit with the right hand. There you go. Do it again. Right. So just work that before we do any combinations. Work the punches individually. Right. Good. Yeah. Work different heights. So work it down low. Good. And work it back up to the head. Good. Right, so keep it very simple, very basic before we move into any combinations. Now, there's some other punches we want to do. So we're going to do the left hook. So I want you to square up and come back to the left hook. So I'm going to hold the hand here. Now this I want to keep close to my body too for the left hook, because if I hold out here, it's going to wrench on my shoulder. I have to protect myself. Okay, so turn in left hook. That's it. Right, so I want to develop the accuracy and the power of the left hook again before I start to move into combinations. Right, and we also have the right hook. And just like we did with the right hand of the jab, you want to work different heights. So we're going to jab to the body. So jab down to the body, or excuse me, we're going to hook to the body. That's it. And again. Good. We're going to hook to the body. Right. And on these body hooks, I can actually hit them into the belly pad here. So left hook to the body. And again. Yeah, when you take this, you want to breathe out a little bit, sort of be prepared. He's got a good left hook. Do that again. And again. Good. And then right hook. And again. Good. Okay, now after the hooks, we also have the uppercut. So we're going to take a look at the right uppercut. All right. Now this punch can also go to the body or the head. So if I want to go to the body, I want to sit down a little bit. That's it. All right, get my opponent to sit down appropriately. That way he's used to getting down underneath that uppercut. Yeah, it's going to make him exercise his legs really well. All right. You can hold a little bit higher, simulate doing an uppercut to the head. All right, and then the same thing on the left side. So left uppercut here. Good. All right, so I get down a little bit. I want him to get underneath that uppercut. There you go. Right, or I can have him uppercut to the head. Good. Now, let's have you hit the belly pad with those uppercuts. Let's have you do a right uppercut right here. All right, and then a left uppercut. All right. There's a lot of different ways to hold for punches. I'm going to give you another option. So I can turn this hand out like this. I can take my hand, turn it, put it on my side like this. This kind of represents a good target area for him. And he's going to uppercut to my body into the hand mitt. Go ahead, right uppercut. That's it, good. And again. This is good if I want to do a combination. I'm going to have him do an uppercut to my body, then I'm going to have him do an uppercut up to the head. All right. I can try to reverse this too. So have him go to the head and have him sit back down for the body. That's kind of difficult. That's why we want to practice it. Try to find some things that are very difficult. Practice them here where it's nice and safe and we can work on some detail before we put them in the ring with the opponent. Now, do the same thing on the body here. So just come in left uppercut to the body. That's it. And again. Right. And I can turn this mitt out in this fashion, have you go uppercut. Right, that's it. Sometimes you want to come all the way around, try to get the guy in the kidney, and that's what this holding the mitt like this does. So come all the way around. Right, it's kind of a real deep left uppercut. Right, and I can also do combinations where I have you go uppercut here and then uppercut to the head. Good, and again. Now we're going to go over the overhand right. So when I do this, I want to hold the mitt at an angle that's somewhat down like this. So go ahead and do your overhand right. Good. And again. Right. Now, what I want to do also is I want to check his defense. I want use these pads to check his defense. So as soon as he's done, I'm going to come here. I'm going to put the pad like this. Now, I don't think it's a good idea to whack your boxer. I don't think that's good. So hit him like this. Now, that's not that hard. You may want to go this hard from time to time just so he feels he can keep his balance under a hard shot. But I don't want you to punish your boxer. You don't want to do that. This is just to sort of reinforce that his hand's in the right position. So when he does that overhand right, good. I'm going to come back. Right? And I may mix it up a little bit. I may start by checking his hand up high and then come in low. And then the next time I'll come in low and then check up high. And I'll do it from each side. So I'll check low here and then over like that. So do your overhand right. Right. I just want to scare him with the pads. I don't want to hit him. I just want to get him there quickly. Very good. Now we want to start working into combinations of punches. We'll start with the 1-2s. It's a 2-punch combination to begin with. And after he finishes the 2-punch combinations, I'll come back and check his defense like that. So we already went over the double jab. Let's just review the double jab. So double jab, right. And again, double jab, right. And you can do combinations of different jabs. Jab here and then jab there, right. And again, jab the body and jab the head. Check his defense. Now, one word I want to say about the jab is that he never misses, right? Because I'm working with him. But that's not realistic either, because you're going to miss punches in a boxing combination or a boxing fight. You're not always going to hit the person. So make sure your partner stands far enough away from you to kind of test himself. Good. Do a double jab. All right. Now, no matter what we're doing, 1-2s, we always come back to the single jab. You're always setting the guy up and keeping your distance. So when we start moving into the 1-2s, every once in a while, just come back and have the guy jab, jab. Good. Jab. Good. Double jab. Right. Double jab. Jab. Right. Now we're going to move into the left hand, right hand. So hit the left hand, right hand. 1-2. Good. 1-2. Good. Jab. All right. See how I come back to the jab? Jab. Good. 1-2. That's it. 1-2. 1-2. Good. Jab. Jab. Now you should also work the right hand, left hand. Sometimes you're going to be counter punching. So you want to do the right hand first and come back to the left. That's it. So now the 1-2 is going to be right hand, left hand. Good. Good. Jab. Jab. Double jab. Double jab. 1-2. 1-2. Good. Okay, now let's start to branch off into some other combinations we can do. 1-2. Have you go right hand, left hook. In fact, you know what? We're going to do the right hand, the left hook to the body. So right hand, left hook down to the body. Right, that's it. I think it's a good idea to mix up the heights of the target. So sometimes you're going to go up high, sometimes you're going to come down to the body. So we're going to do the right hand to the head, and we're going to bring the left hook into the body. That way we can keep the guy's guard going up and down, hopefully catch him where he's going to be open. Good. And then you come back to the jab. 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 Good. Double jab. Good. Right hand, left hook. Right hand, left hook. All right. Okay, very good. Now we're looking at some more combinations of 2 punches. Let's try a right uppercut. Good. So right uppercut, let's bring that to the body. So right uppercut to the body, left hook to the head. There you go. Do that again. Good. Jab. Jab. Okay, here. One more time. Good. Okay. Let's look at the right hand, left uppercut. It's going to be right hand, left uppercut to the body. So right hand, left uppercut. Good. Right. When I'm just working the 1-2s, I like to keep it on the mitts like this. Another punch that works well with that left uppercut, another 1-2 combination, is that overhand right. So bring the overhand right here. That's it. Bring it down. There you go. And then come back to the left uppercut. Right. I like the way these 2 angles kind of complement each other. Good. Here's some other combinations. Now again, I want to bring them back to the jab each time. Jab. Jab. Good. Now I want you to go jab, and I want you to do a right hook. So jab, right hook. And again. This punch is really well suited to do it on the belly pad. So I'm going to have him go jab here, and this time he's going to bring the right hook into the belly pad. Good. One more time. We're not moving around too much due to filming purposes, but when you're working with your boxer, move around the ring between sets. That way he's going to get used to have to move his feet and collect his balance all the time. And also remember to come back to the jab. So work that jab. Just keep setting him up with that jab. That's it. And practice the defense. Good. Now let's do a right hook, left hook. So you're going to go right hook to the body and then left hook to the head. So right hook to the body. left hook here. That's it. And again. Yeah, I think this is a very important combination, right hook, left hook. The straight punches are hard to get. Most people are going to kind of naturally go out to the outside, and when you really need to beat somebody off of you, you want good, strong hooks. Good. And again. Good. Now let's bring that into the belly pad. So go right hook here, and then left hook up top. Good. One more time. Good. Now, some of the 1-2s I want you to work is going to lead off of the left hook. So we're going to go left hook, right hand. Good. And again. Let's bring that right hand down the body. So this time we'll do the right hand to the belly pad. So left hook, straight right. Good. In fact, let's do it that way. Do a straight right, and then left hook. Good. That's a very good combination. And again. Good. So straight right to the body, followed with a left hook to the head. Good. One more time. Good. Now I want you to lead off with your left hook again. Go left hook and then come back with a straight right to the head. So left hook, right hand. Good. Right. And sometimes I want you to lead off with the left uppercut. So let's do a left uppercut and let's come back to the right hand. Good. And again. Good. And do your jab. 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 Okay. Now, let's do a right uppercut, left uppercut. So these are still 2-punch combinations. Right uppercut, left uppercut. Very good. Good. Now bring that into the belly pad. So right uppercut, left uppercut. Right. If I want to uppercut to the head, I can bring the pads up here. Right. These would be for the body, and these would be for the head. And again. But you can mix it up. You can bring these down to the body. And again. Good. Okay. Come back to the jab. Jab. Good. All right. Another example of 2-punch combinations is when you double up. Doubling up is very effective strategically or tactically when you're in the ring, either sparring or competing. And it's also good mechanically. It's going to make you have to examine what you're doing. And when you double it up, it's going to make you have the technique a little bit more smooth, a little bit more clear. So let's do some doubling up exercises. We already did the double jab, right? We did the double jab, right? And right from there, after you do the double jab, I suggest you work on the double right hand. So let's go through this slowly. You're going to bring the right hand into the body. Bring back, now come all the way back. Come all the way back to here where you're defending yourself. You don't have to step out necessarily, but come back to where you're defending behind the left hand. So right hand, and then right hand. There you go. So double it up. Good. It's a good idea to change height. And again. Good. Make it quick. Pop, pop. Good. You don't have to step that far back. Just turn back. There you go. Keep that left hand up a little bit. Again, we're talking about defense. If you need to stop your partner, remind him where he needs to defend himself. And again. Right. And I can actually throw a little move between the punches. Right. See how to test his defense there? Do it again. Good. One more time. Good. All right. Now, generally when you're doubling up your movements, you want to change the target area. So now let's talk about the right hook. So let's bring the right hook in here. Good. So we're bringing that to the body, and then we're going to bring it up to the head. So body, head. Good. Now be careful about this guard. You get really securely behind that guard each time. There you go. And you want to swivel your feet both directions both times. So a little bit slower. Make sure the person turns into the hook, turns back, and then turns in a second time. 2 complete movements. Now go quick. There you go. Test yourself on the speed as quick as you can. Pop, pop. There you go. All right. Now, let's do a double left hook. And we're going to go body, head. That's it. Now take your time to swivel the feet. So start slow. So turn in, hook, turn in, hook. Right. I really want to stress this exercise. Even though it may seem slow, I want you to really turn the body. It really sharpens your skill. See how you do that? So turn in, hook, and then turn back, and then hook. A lot of times you might be turning in to defend with that right hand. So you turn in to defend with the right hand, right? And then you hook. And then you come right back, you defend a second time. So again, the defense is inherent in the technique. Okay, if you do it this way each time, with whether the guy's punching or not, you have your defense up there. Okay, now without me punching at you, you're just going to go double hook, body head. There we go. And again. Good. Now go a little bit faster. Now you speed up as best you can. Try to turn those feet. There we go. Very good. Now you can double up moves also and change the punch. So we're going to double up the right hand, but we're going to change the type of punch. We're going to do a right uppercut. Good. And then we're going to come with a straight right. So 2 different punches, 2 different targets. Good. Let's make that quick. Yeah, he's so quick it's hard for me to keep up with him. Good. One more time. Good. Same thing on the left side. We're going to go left uppercut and then come back to the left hook. So just slowly first. Yeah, it's a good idea for me as a pad holder to take him through it slowly. It's a good idea for him to go through it slowly the first time, just to make sure we're not going to get hurt, stub our wrist or something like that, and I can stay protected. So left uppercut, left hook. There we go. And again. Right. And then here you can use the belly pad too. So let's have you go right uppercut to the body and then a right hand to the pad. So, good. That makes it easier on me too because I don't have to move my hand around, jump my hand around. Right. Right, and we'll do the same thing with the left uppercut, left hook combination. Left uppercut here and then left hook like that. Go. Good. Yeah, there's a certain realism to where these targets are placed. When he comes across that left hook, he's going to be cutting right across my chin here. That's where this pad is. So he's coming in, hitting the body. So come in and hit the body. Here. Right. And that's exactly how it would hit me, except I got the pads here instead. Again. Right. That's all I also want to be careful. Do it slow the first time so there's no mistakes made. Again. Right. Now, while you're doing all of these drills, remember, you're always coming back to the jab. Right, that's going to help set the distance too. We want you to keep you at the end of the jab where you can pop it. That's where you want to start all your combinations. One combination we haven't covered as far as doubling up are double uppercuts. So well, these are going to go kind of to the same target. These are going to go to the body. You're just going to dig, boom, boom. So double uppercut. There you go. Yeah, if you really catch the guy off balance, you really want to dig this uppercut in. There we go. A little faster now. Right. So I want to remind my boxer to always move fast. Again. Good. Now, double up on the left side. Good. Do your double right uppercut on the belly pad. Good. Keep it fast. Good. Now, double the left uppercut. Good. And again. Good. That was a well-placed uppercut. You can change the target area. So uppercut to the body and then uppercut to the head. There we go. That was a good one. Do it again. Good. Now let's do it with the left. So left uppercut to the body and then left uppercut to the head. Good. One more time. Very good. Okay, here we are with Alejandro. We're going to study how to go underneath punches. So we're just going to start by going underneath the punches. So he's going to go underneath the right hand. So we're going to go underneath. That's it. Good. And again. Right. So he wants to go in between my elbow, okay, and my body, right underneath the armpit. So he's going to come in as he goes underneath. That's it. All right, he's going to end up a lot closer. Just one more time. Right. Okay, good. And then I'm going to come in with the left. He's going to go underneath this side. All right, good. And again. Good. Last time. Right. Now, when he goes underneath like that, and I've been throwing a punch at him, I'm going to be open. So he's going to come back with a counter punch. And we'll do that on the mitts. So we'll go underneath this hand first. So go underneath, left hook. Very good. We'll do that a few times. This is a good technique. I want you guys to watch this one. Very popular. Good. Now we're going to go underneath the other side. So I'm going to throw my left hook at him. He's going to go underneath. He's going to return with the right hand. Good. Now, this doesn't usually happen when someone's just throwing a wild punch at you. It's going to be like in the midst of an exchange. And as I counter one of his shots, that's when he's going to be going underneath. So he's going to start with the right hand. So he's going to throw the right hand. Good. And then I'm going to come over top like this. Right. So I'm trying to counter his right hand with my left hook. So he starts with the right hand. So right hand, go underneath, right hand. Very good. Good. A couple more times. That's good. Good. Very strong, very strong. Here we go. Good. Very quick, too. One more time. Good. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So he's going to lead off with the left hook. So left hook, go underneath, right. Right. All right. This could have been part of a larger combination. So let's do something different. Let's go right hand, left hook. So right hand, left hook. Do your right hand first. We're going to change a little bit. Right hand, left hook, and then go underneath left hook. So let's do that. Good. This is a little bit more practical situation, so I want you to see how this works. Right. Good. Okay. Now, let's go back to where we were a second ago. So you're going to throw the right hand, go underneath right hand, and then you're going to come follow with the left hook. Good. Strong punch. Again. Good. Now, after you finish that left hook, I'm going to throw another punch. He's going to come underneath, left hook, right hand. Good. So here we go. Right hand. Very strong. Very nice. Again, start with the right. Okay, my bad. Let's do it again. Very nice. Okay, two more sets. Two more sets. Good. Last one. Very nice right hand. Now, you can take that whole thing from the other side. So we're going to start with the left hook. So he's going to lead off. In fact, let's do a right hand, left hook. So go right hand, left hook. Right hand, left hook. Go underneath, left hook, right hand. Go underneath again, right hand, left hook. So it starts with the right hand, left hook. So right hand, left hook. Go underneath, left hook, right hand. Go underneath. Good. Again. Okay. Okay. Right hand, left. My bad. Pop, pop. Good. Here we go again. Good. Good. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Good. A little closer. Good. Good. Last one. Last one. Good. Okay, we're going to continue with what we've been doing and explain a couple of things. Now, we've talked before in the series that when the person throws the right hand, a left hook is the natural counter. When the person throws the left hook, the right hand is going to be a natural counter. When people throw an uppercut, you're going to have different counters, so you may have to go on different punches. Let me show you and explain a little bit more clearly. So when he went right hand, left hook, so go right hand, left hook, I counter with my right, so he came underneath it and came back with the left hook. Let's just do that combination. Right. One more time. So when he threw the left, he rolled out to his left. And he came back with another left. What we're going to do this time is going to reach in there and do an uppercut. And when he comes with an uppercut like that, that's going to pin my arm to my side. So my counter is probably going to be my left hook. That means he's going to have to roll back the other direction. So he's going to come here, and then go underneath and counter with the right hand. That was very good. Let's do it again. Uppercut. Good. And then come back with two punches. Here we go. Good. Good strong shot. Right. It's a little hard for me to keep up with these guys. They're very fast. Here we go. Good. One more time. I'm going to show you another example of going underneath shots, and he's going to exit with a double jab. So let's do this slowly. So he's going to attack the body here with the right hand. When I counter with the right hand here, he comes back left hook, right hand, and the exit with the double jab. Very good. Let's do that again. So start with the right body shot. All right. So again, I'm not counting with my left hook in this situation because he just hit me in the body. I'm going to probably be immobilized on this side. So watch again. So he hits me in the body. Go on here. Pop, pop, double jab. Very good. And again. Good. Go ahead and do it hard. Do it hard. Good. Give me a good shot. Give me a good shot. Good. Nice shot. Good. One more time. Good. One more. One more. Good. Okay. Let's do it on this side. So 1, 2, hook. Go 1, 2, hook. Okay. Go on here. Now go body head. Go body head like you did on the other side. Good. All right. Good. Good. Make it fast. Again. Good. Speed it up. That's my bad. Here we go. Good. Now make it fast. We want our boxer to get in the habit of changing angles during combinations. So as soon as he throws a combination in one angle, have him change angle and come back with a new attack. So watch how this works. We'll go through it slowly the first time. So 1, 2, hook, step, right hand. That's it. Good. Good. So we call that make the move. He's going to make the move to the right and come back with the right hand. Okay, a little faster. So let me show you what he's doing here a little bit. He's going 1, 2, hook to the head. So 1, 2, hook. And then he's changing angle. So he's not there anymore. So he steps to the right. Step to your right. There you go. So he's avoiding my counterattack. And then he's counterattacking my counterattack. So let's do it again. So he's going 1, 2, hook. And then he slips and comes right back that way. I'll do it one more time. So you're going 1, 2, hook. Go. Slip. Boom. You're countering over right up top. Okay, go ahead and do it again. 1, 2, hook, slip, and then you come right over top there. We're going to continue the same idea of changing angles. So we're going to do a 4-punch combination, have him step around me this way, come back to the left hook. So let's go 1, 2, hook, right hand. Good. Go 1, 2, hook, right hand. 1, 2, hook, right hand, step over. Good. Nice body attack. Let's do it again. 1, 2, hook, right hand. Good. Good. Now the way this works is against an opponent. So he's going to hit me up top. So 1, 2, hook, right hand. Just go 1, 2, hook, right hand. As he steps over, he's just coming right into my body. And again, 1, 2, hook, right hand. Good. Good. Let's do that again. 1, 2, hook, right hand. Right. So let's have you do that again. Do the 4 punches up here. When you come, step around, attack the body on the belly pad. Good. And again. Good. Last one. Make it strong. Good. Good. Nice shot. Here's another great combination that's going to utilize the belly pad and the mitts up here. So it's going to come with a vicious body attack and return with a couple shots up top. Good. So he's hitting my body. Now he's coming around, hitting my kidney area right here. So he's coming around my elbow. Then he's coming up underneath the middle. That's the uppercut. That's going to come inside my guard. That's going to open me up for the right hand here. It's going to finish me off with the left hook. So let's take that look at that again. Good. Good. Keep it strong. One more. Good job. Nice job. Okay, now we've really built up in combinations. We're going to do that 7-punch combination we talked about earlier in the series. So he's going to be hit me up top, he's going to change angle and hit me underneath over there. So watch how this works. It's going to be 1, 2, uppercut, right hand, then he's going to come over, left, right, left. Good. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Good. Keep it fast. Good. Good one, good one, good one. Good, a little faster. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on here. So he's coming in with the first punch, he's getting me off balance. So the jab comes in here. Okay, do the jab, right, and then he hits me with the right hand. Right, and now he's going to work this side of my body. So he has me down this side, uppercut, and finish me off with the right hand on this side. So right hand, good. Now after that, he's going to come across the left hook, right uppercut, left hook. He's coming right across my jaw. So let's take a look at that. Now the first shot, I'm right in the middle. So he goes jab, right, and then he's going to come across this side of my body. So right hand, left uppercut, right hand, good. And then he's going to bring me across, left hook, right uppercut, left hook. Good. So one more time, watch how it hits me. So jab, then right hand, left uppercut, right hand, boom, 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 boom. Very nice. Another word about working the mitts. When you're working your mitts with your boxer, make sure they stay crisp. If they start to trail off in their punches and not as strong, then you want to slow it down a little bit, give them a little bit more of a break between sets. You want to keep your punches fast and crisp. If they start to push their punches, you want to stop. You don't want to train a person's muscles to move in a slow fashion. Part of the purpose of using these mitts is to get your boxer to move fast all the time. If they start to slow down, let them take a break. In a real situation, they would move around their opponent, maybe they would clinch, or they'd look for open areas in the ring to recover before they could flash again. But it's very dangerous to throw slow punches because you're taking your guard away from your body, and that's going to leave you open. So we want to keep the punches always fast and crisp, and what we like to say here is you want to flash. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, real fast. Good, super fast, super fast. Again. Good, very good. And as soon as I feel him start to degrade a little bit, I want to stop and give him a break. There's a couple ways to work these pads. One is for endurance, so I can set the timer and work for 3 minutes at a time and work them out by rounds. And the other way is just get up here, make them flash, make them move, make them do it right, and then take frequent breaks. Because when I want them to move, I want them to move absolutely correctly. I don't want to do anything sloppy. Okay, now that we've taught you a little bit about different drills you can do, we're going to put them together in a sort of free-form fashion. This is how you want to train. So we're going to start him off with the jab, like I said, working with some more complex combinations, have him work on his defense, always bringing him back to the jab, just move him around and change frequently. If I see one thing I want to work, I can repeat it a couple times. Otherwise, I'm going to be consistently changing different techniques that I'm going to be working on. Okay, so work on your jab. Good. Double jab. 1, 2. Good. Double jab right. Good. Watch your defense. Good. Go underneath. Good. Go underneath. Good. Come back to the hook. Good. Good. Come back to the right hand. Good. Again. Jab. Good. Double jab. Double jab. Double jab right. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. 6 punches. 6 punches. Good. Right hand. Good. Right hand. Right hand, left hook. Good. Right hand, left hook, go underneath. Uppercut. That's it. Come back to the hook.
More flurries.
Come back to the right hand. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Hook. Uppercut hook. Right hand. good. Uppercut hook, right hand, left hook, go underneath, left hook, good.
Move around.
1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Uppercut. Good. Double uppercut. Right uppercut, left hook. Good. Right uppercut, left hook. Right hand. Good. Do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2. All together. Good. Underneath. I want to use these mitts to condition my athlete. You don't condition all athletes the same. You don't condition a linebacker like you do a wide receiver. They have different roles. So you don't want them to be the same way. My different athletes are going to be different, and there's certain things I want to train into them to make it secondary. One of the things I like to see my boxers do is be able to respond really quickly. So after they throw a combination, get out of the range, but to be able to respond by coming back on. So what I'm going to have them do is I'm going to have them go jab, back out. So go ahead and bounce out. So jab and bounce out, boom, and then come right back to the right hand. So I want to try to get him to shorten up the length of time it takes him to get all the way out and all the way back in. So jab, out, good. Good, make it a little faster now. That's it. Now I'm not really trying to hit him, I'm just trying to get him to remind him to bounce out of there. Good. Now let's have you go 1, 2, come back out, get out, and then come back with 1, 2 again. Just come back with the right hand. So 1, 2 out and back with the right hand. Good. Make it a little faster. There we go. Good. The other thing I want to change train my fighters to do is to change angle frequently. So one of the angles we haven't covered so far is how to step up to the left. So what we want to do is we want to be able to move up to the left like this and do the left hook. We've gone to the right quite a bit, but we haven't moved to the left. In fact, most of the time you are going to be moving to the left anyway, because you're going to be looking for the open targets. When I'm facing my opponent here, everything's kind of sealed up. So I'm moving over here constantly, looking for where he's going to be open. And I want to have a good attack when I do so. So move up here, left hook. Right. So I actually had to hold the pad over a little bit. Left hook. That's it. Good. Left hook. Good. Now come back to the right hand. So just move up there, left hook, right hand, left hook. Good. And then I want him to change angle again. He's going to come back with the right hand this way. Right. Okay, so he's going to move up to the left. As soon as he's done throwing his combination there, I'm going to have him change angle again. So move over here. Step angle. Right hand. Good. That's to make right hand, left hook. Okay, so again, move over here. Pop, pop, pop. Step over. Good. Now, after he finishes that, come back over here. Right. I want you to work your way back in front of me with a double jab. Boom, boom. Right. Come in 1, 2. Get back out. Come in 1, 2, 1, 2. Right. Very good. So we're working a couple different things. I'm making him change angles, right? And then I'm making him get in and respond really quickly after he gets out. So let's take this slowly and we'll try to work it up. So step over here, left hook, right hand, left hook. Step over here, right hand, make a left uppercut. Work back in here, work out, back in front, double jab. Okay, 1, 2, back out. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's do it again. Step over. Okay, that's all right, because we can edit this out. Okay, so you'll never see this again. Okay. All right. Double jab your way in there. Pop, pop, out. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, come on in. Okay, so it's 3 punches, 2 punches. Okay, just 2. Just right hand, left uppercut. So far, individually, I've trained my boxer to change angle frequently and also to move in and respond really quickly. Now we're going to try to put it together in a continuous fashion. And this is going to be a long combination, but this may be something you actually have to do in sparring. And if you train like this, if you actually train yourself to do these things, I guarantee you'll be able to produce it in a sparring situation. So we'll start slowly and we'll work this up to a kind of a fast rate. So we're going to come over here, left, right, left, step over, right? Change the angle here, work yourself back in front, double jab right, back out, 1, 2, 1, 2, and out. Good job. Okay, so here we go. About medium speed, go. Good, here we go. Good job. I hope you enjoyed this segment on pad work. It's a really crucial part to training. You want to keep it realistic. I'd like to thank Ulysses Nava and Alejandro Cruz. They did a great job. If you can copy a little bit what they're doing on the pads, I think you're going to be very successful in your boxing. Again, let them hit the body pad a little bit. Let them feel what it's like to hit somebody through the body pad. When you keep the pads up like this, make sure your hands are well protected, that you're not taking any risk. Start slowly and work up in your speed with your partner. The other things I want to stress are, make sure you start at a realistic distance. Don't start too close all the time. If you do, what may happen is you find yourself too close to an opponent and walking into punches. So you want to start at a realistic distance. Make sure you move quickly into the distance and do your strikes, and then exit again. Don't just stand there when you finish the combination. Make sure you get back out. If you follow these simple rules, you should be able to make up a lot of different drills on your own and increase your boxer's capabilities. So I'd like to thank these two gentlemen again, and I wish you good luck in your training.